Good morning. My name is Connie Roney of Reflections by Roney Photography Services, and today I'm going to show you how to create a self-portrait to use on your LinkedIn profiles or other social media profiles where you're using a small image. You don't want to use a selfie as a professional portrait on websites and other places, but for little social media profile images, this would be great. So now, I am in my consultation room of my studio, which is very similar to your living room. So you could easily use this kind of room to do the portrait. First thing you want to do is have plain walls behind you. So what I'm going to do is take all my images down. Alright, these are the only images that are going to affect where my picture is, so that's all I have to take down. Now I'm going to remove anything that might be behind my body in the picture. I can just set this on the floor. I'm going to make sure I sit so this light is directly behind me, but I don't want a yellow light on the wall to make my walls turn yellow, so what I'm going to do is take the shade off, which creates an obnoxious light right now, but it'll be behind me in the picture and create a nice backlight, which is what you want. Alright, so I'm going to teach you how to use window lighting today for your selfie. Today is kind of overcast, but the sun is coming out just a little bit. But you can do this on any kind of day. You just have to adjust where you are according to the light that's coming in the window. Obviously, I've got furniture here in the way, so I'm going to move furniture out of my way so that I can sit next to the window. Now, I just happen to have this great little bench here that I'm going to use to put a reflector light on, because if you look at my face right now, you can see I'm lit on this side, I'm dark on this side. I don't want to be dark on this side, but I don't want to be as bright as I am on this side. Now I need a chair to sit on. Now I'm going to set my chair just back beyond the window. Now if you have drapes on your windows, you're going to want to take them down for the moment or something, so you have a plain nothing next to you, okay? Alright, so as the chair, I'm going to be here, so I'm going to sit so I'm just beyond the window, but the light is coming at me. Now, we photographers, our favorite light is a 45-degree angle, not straight at me this way, not straight at me sideways, but at a 45-degree angle. So that's the light I'm trying to create, okay? The next thing is, I want some light over here. So I'm going to get a big poster board. This is actually art board for going behind pictures. So it's nice and stiff. This big white piece. And I'm going to set it, and it will actually stand up in my my little bench there. So that works great for me. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do this with cell phone. Not that I recommend it, but it's because everybody's got a cell phone. And because you're doing a small picture. Remember I said small picture. So I've taken a hanger that I can hang it on a pole. Now you figure out what you've got to be able to set your camera on. You may have a little stand you can set your camera on, but you don't want it at an angle like this one where you want it to be able to set straight. So if you've got some kind of shelf that you can make your camera stand up straight on it close to you, and you've got to be able to adjust the height. You don't want your camera, alright, the camera takes a picture out of the top, so you want that about level with your eyes, okay? The lens of your camera should be about level with your eyes. You don't want it down here, you don't want to look up your nose. And you don't want to see all this stuff. So you want it about level with your eyes or even a slightly higher, okay? And you want to make sure it's straight. So I have clipped this on a hanger, and I've got this little hook thing that I can hang it on. And then I can adjust it to exactly where I want it to be. So the next thing you need to know, I'm going to turn this so you can see me. I've got my body turned slightly away from the window light, okay? The reason is, fatter this way, so I've turned it slightly away from the window light, all right? My face is turned so that the window light's hitting it here. And then, Josh, can you show them the... And then I have a reflector, so just pick it up, move it. All right, that's fine. Then I have a reflector set up so that this light's coming back at me. I'll put it back on me again. Now, you can see the light's coming this way, and there's light that's also coming at me this way. This light's stronger. If I take that poster away, Josh, remove that poster. And you can see it gets much darker on this side of me. So you want to be able to reflect the light somehow back onto this side, whether you use a poster board or you can set something there and drape a white sheet over it or something like that, because the white will reflect the light back at you. Alright, so now we've got light on this side, a little bit less light on this side, and now we're going to turn our little selfie portrait toward us and make sure that it's at a good height. I'm actually going to raise this one up a little bit. There. Now see, I don't want this stuff here, so you're going to want to make sure that you're pushing your neck out. See how far I'm pushing my neck out? It feels awkward. You can't see it in the camera, okay? Another way to make it naturally do that is to look up slightly, which is why I raised my camera up a little bit so I can look up at the camera, and it makes me naturally stretch my neck out, which will make you look much nicer. Alright, so once it settles down, you do not want to hold. If you do this, your shoulders and everything curl in. You're not going to get as nice a portrait. I would suggest that you try like 3 different poses, alright? Sit up good and straight in your chair. Lean a little bit forward and put the camera back a little bit. Lean a little bit forward. Go ahead and let one arm just rest on your leg, and then bring the other one up near your hip. That's going to drop one shoulder. It's going to make you look nicer and more professional. And everybody wants that in their professional portraits, right? Okay, and then look at your camera. Reach out with one arm only, and I would suggest that you set your timer on your camera, okay? It's up at the top on almost every camera. You can set it for 2 seconds. That's plenty of time to get your arm back down. Alright, so click. There. Now check your portrait out. If you don't like it, do it again. And I just did it again all without me knowing it. Alright, so now adjust the height a little bit. Do yourself a couple different ones and see what you think. Make sure that your shirt, jacket, whatever you're wearing is looking the way you want it to. Alright, so smile with your teeth. Even if you don't like the way your teeth look, I have very crooked teeth. I don't like the way my teeth look, but you know what? People know my smile. I smile all the time. I don't worry about my teeth. And people don't care about them. So, smile with your teeth. Smile with your mouth shut. Get a few different ones. Whoops. It's too fast for me. Alright. Then, another thing, if you got glasses like I wear, if you've got glare in your glasses, tip the earpiece up a little bit. It will usually make the glasses glare go away. And you can't tell it in the picture again. So, there, I've gotten rid of my glare, okay? Another thing that you can do is make sure that your glasses are not down low, alright? You don't want the line of your glasses to go through your eyes. So make sure they're sitting up good and tall. Those things should help you get a good portrait. Good enough for your little profile shots. If you want a professional headshot, you can contact me. It's reflectionsbyroni.com. Roni is R-O-H-N-E. I do headshots all the time in my consultation room. Actually, I don't bother to go to my studio room for that. 15-minute session, you get a couple selections of different shots and you'll be, raring to go with professional shots. I do environmental portraits, which means on location. So when your business is, up and going and it's the way you like it, contact me. I will come to where you are. We will get portraits that show what your business and your passion is all about. And you can use them on your website and promote who you are and tell your story the way it really should be told. It's been my joy to show you how to get a portrait, and I hope that this helps you get going with your LinkedIn profile and all of your other social media. Thank you.